Hi, I'm Ed Sheeran and you're watching ELLE Mic Drop.
Well, I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do.
I'm looking forward to exploring Mumbai a bit more. I think every time I've come here, I've been here for like 2 days, and this time I'm here for 7 days, so I've got lots to do and lots to see. I've got a pretty packed schedule. I'm leaving the hotel at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning every day and coming back at 2 o'clock in the morning and seeing what happens in between. I think out of my albums, I connect to them in different ways. I think obviously the one that I'm connecting to the most at the moment is the most recent one, which only because it's the newest thing that I've done. But I'm always working on new music, so I think the music that people haven't heard yet would be the stuff I'm connecting to the most at the moment, I guess. So the reason about naming the albums after mathematical symbols was just it gave me like I don't know, a circle within to write music. I think Plus was meant to be like an addition onto all the EPs, so it was going to sound like that. Multiply was going to take what Plus did and make a bigger sound and broader, and Divide would be a double album with 2 different sounds on it. Subtract would be subtracting and stripping it back, and then Equals would be all of those records in one. I sort of make music with everyone really. I'm not a music snob. I'm just sort of like, if it happens naturally, it happens, and I'm very much like, that's how I've always lived my life. Just let things happen naturally, and yeah, don't think too much about it. Yeah, I think I've been listening to a lot to King recently, so I think maybe that, I don't know. I'm going to meet him this week, so we'll see. I think stuttering is, it's a really it can be really difficult, especially when you're young. I still stutter now. I think that I overcame it through music. I think I know a lot of actors and actresses that have overcome it through acting, and I think it's just finding something that you can let your mind sort of switch off for a second. And I think with music you can go into autopilot if you know the song very well, and with acting you can go into autopilot if you've learnt the lines. And I think it's stuttering comes from, I think, overthinking, and that's definitely where my stuttering comes from. If I'm trying to get a sentence out, it can be quite difficult. I wish I played more piano. Most adventurous thing I've done, well, I'm terrified of heights, and I did a canyon swing in New Zealand, where you're at the top of a mountain and they basically chuck you down on a rope, and it was like the worst 5 minutes of my life, and yeah, I guess that was quite adventurous, but I would never do it. I was meant to cure my fear of heights, and it's just made it worse. Favorite childhood memory related to music would be, I think, seeing Damien Rice for the first time and realizing that I always thought you had to be in a band to make music and have an electric guitar and play rock music, and it was seeing Damien Rice on stage with an acoustic guitar and thinking like I could do that too. I think I have a young family, so I like spending time with my family, and yeah, that would be the main thing. If it's not that, then I like painting, so I do painting. I've got a new album that I've made. I don't know when I'm going to put it out or how I'm going to put it out, but it's finished, and we'll see. Cats, no. I mean, cats just kind of live by their own rules, don't they?